Hey, plumbing bros. Welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we take it into the trenches, the crawl spaces, basements, kitchens, and baths, all around this big, beautiful world of ours, to talk to plumbing professionals just like you. Hey there, I'm Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, coming at you live from Command Central here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, USA, where we're in our new digs here. They're kind of put together here. We got the lovely Laura's in here with me as well. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Great. And the crew here, but we got kind of a new studio. It looks a little bare, but we do have the. I think we got like a little video thing in the background here. We'll eventually learn how to do that and work stuff there. We got the logo there, so it's looking good. We got the. We're almost done. Getting the kinks. I think we lit this candle. I think we got off the ground here, but it's good, man. We got a great episode here. Looking forward to this one. We got a cool cat. There he is, a cool cat. In fact, I think he looks cooler than that though, but there's our cool cat. All right, cool cat here. It's a plumber just like us. All right, we're going to find out and listen to hear his story, but he came up with a great solution for a problem here. All right, but he's out of Illinois there. I think there's the maps showing he is out of Illinois here. He does have a little bit of an accent. We'll find out a little bit about that. And there's a story there as well. But cool guy here. Just talking before the show here, before we started the taping of the episode. This guy's been around. You're going to want to stick around and listen to this guy, all right? Hey, and if you are sticking around here, of course you're sticking around. Share it. Share it with your friends right here. If you're part of the live social audience right now, go ahead and share it with your friends. And, don't be selfish. All right? It's rude to be, keeping it to yourself. Share the program here. Also, I do have something for you, even though I almost forgot here. We got a little new situation. I'm out of my groove here a little bit here. Got to get stuff's different, even though I did keep the desk. I don't know if you can see this desk. I insisted on keeping the desk. I've had this desk since I started plumbing, my own plumbing business. Back in the day when we started from the kitchen table, way back when. You remember? And this was our first desk when we felt like we had an office. In the Smithsonian. Yeah, there we go. Smithsonian. Yeah, with my channel locks, I have that same pair of channel locks. I've used all these over 20 years, but I have this desk. I wanted to keep this desk because it's where it all began. So I still feel it may not, it looks a little rough. You can't see it all. That's right. But it's been through a lot and it's got me through a lot. So we have the desk here, but hey, I have something for you. If you're a cat that has your plumbing license, a plumbing truck, and a plumbing dream, hey, go for it. Get out there and do your thing. But hey, there's some things you got to know. 95% of all plumbing businesses fail, not because they're not good plumbers, because they just don't understand the business side. In fact, our special guest here knows all about that as well. He gets the business, and I think he'll have some good nuggets of gold to share with us there. Hey, but you got to know the business side of things. I made it very easy for you. I put it all down in my 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber and beyond. All right. All right, you can go beyond $1 million. All right, I recommend that. But these are 7 principles you got to know to be successful with your plumbing business, and it's free to you. Okay, I put it in this little e-booklet here, and it's free. So you have no excuse to know these things. Know it, do it. Simply type free in the comments, and I'll get it right on out to you. That's FREE in the comments. So there we go. All right. Hey, let's get our guest on here. We got Mr. Tom Bartos, CEO, founder and CEO of Hap Systems. That's Hold and Protect Systems. We're going to find out about that here. But hey, welcome. Welcome, Tom. How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
Oh, man, good to see you. You ready to rock Potty Talk Live? You ready to rock?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right. I know.
Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous, but let's do this. Let's do this.
Good, man. There's no reason to be nervous, man. You've been around the block, We're going to find out about your story. So, hey, we're going to get into plumbing stuff. I know you, talking with you before the show, you've done a lot of stuff here. And, of course, we want to get in and find out about the Hap Systems because it's cool stuff. But what do you do? Who are you? What do you like to do when you aren't plumbing?
Oh, my. Okay, so... Actually, I'm living here in Chicago, right? I'm living with wife and kids, having beautiful wife and beautiful kids, and great life. And I'm from Czech Republic. If I could, I immigrate to United States in kind of in 2000, I believe it was in 2000.
All right.
So I came here with $500 in my pocket. That's kind of real. And as an explorer, as a learn stuff and English and whatever, it's hard to even explain why all this, why I'm here. I start as a daily, actually like day worker, I believe you guys calling, in the front of the gas station. That's how I start. No skills, no language, no plumber at that time, nothing, like really nothing. So, the gas station in Chicago was by the Milwaukee and Belmont. So there was like, the big contractors group that time, picking and choosing, the people. So because I didn't know anything, I never negotiate. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of people. There was a lot of negotiations, and the gas station. But I didn't negotiate because I didn't know anything. So I didn't even know how to speak. So it was hard though. But another way, I was kind of trying to go to work, learn some skills,
right,
and get whatever they feel, I always try to be like as good it could be, and they will pay me whatever they feel, right? So it works. Like there was a lot of contractors, they didn't pay me at all. But another one is always, I believe there is always better percentages, the good things than the bad things. That's my beliefs.
Yep.
So in general, like end of the month, I was calculating the money, and I said, I'm doing good. It's not bad, So pluses and minuses. So that's came with that's me as providing the good work, and teaching the people to be the same. Because like we talk about it, my biggest beliefs is whatever you will do, if you will really do good work, the money will follow you. Like
there, Tom, right there, that's a nugget of gold. I didn't mean to cut in there, but right there, that's a huge nugget of gold for our guys out there. That's what it comes down to. Hey, we got Tom here. It came to the U.S. If I understand, you couldn't speak English. Right? I'm very well, and you just decided to do good work. And look what, we're going to get into everything, that you've done since, which is huge. I mean, it's great stuff. Quite frankly, for the rest of my U.S. brothers, man, there's no excuse here. That's what we've been saying. There's so much opportunity with plumbing, and all you got to do is, show up and do a good job, and you can write your own ticket, literally. And it sounds, and that's what you did.
Yeah, this comes with passion, to like whatever you're doing, like to like it, and be passionate. Like there's enough time if you will. I'm always trying to see myself in many years. So it's nothing is happening, next day. If about reading the story about other people, right? So it's always like if anybody who did it, who that could be $1 million plumber or $1 million electrician or doctor or attorney. Nobody gave them the money for free. They have to work hard.
Exactly. Tom, you hit right on. This is what this program's all about, and this is what I like to try to just reach through the camera and grab some of these guys.
Yeah.
That if I can do it, I didn't come from another country, but certainly, and this is where a lot of us guys, we're plumbers. We're very similar. We usually come from a poor or lower middle class background. At best. And so I did too. I come from apartment projects and that kind of a thing. And if I can do it, if I can become the $1 million plumber and beyond, I know, so can you guys out there. But it's just like what Tom is saying. I mean, you got to be willing to do the work. Just do the work. Don't worry about the money right up front. Do the work. Keep showing up and do the work, and it pays off. And so it sounds like it paid off for you. So how did you get into plumbing then? So
the gas station. So the gas station, I remember there was one Polish contractor, from Poland.
Yep.
So he came to me and he was like, "Do you want to be a plumber?" And I remember I told him like, I'm sorry, I don't know nothing about the plumbing, right? And he said, "I'm not asking you if you know anything. I'm asking you if you want to be a plumber." I was like, "Yes, sure, if you give me the chance to do that, So happened. So I start like, with the water services, like helper, kind of like cutting concrete, digging, preparing for plumbers, all that stuff. So all the bad work, like really the hard work, right? But I was kind of like lucky. After a month or so, I know one helper from the different group gets sick. So then I'm working with the kind of foreman of the company, and I believe I was working like week or 2 weeks. My probably energy or excitement or whatever, we have something in common. Then I trying to help him as much as I could, and I was kind of like really happy that because he's teaching me stuff, not just the language skill and tools and whatever it is, but and let's say week or two, the previous helper get better. So my boss, he tried to switch us again. So I'll be probably back on the streets, and this guy will be in the same position. But the foreman stopped him. It just stopped, like he said, I won't work with Tom. This guy learned more in 2 weeks than the Mark is doing, and let's say, like, I don't want to exaggerate it, but it was like 7 months or something, right?
Right. Well, there we go, Tom. There's a great point I want you made for the guys here, and we talk about this. It's what we hear is Tom had the right attitude. Here's a guy again, and for those of you just joining us with Tom Bartos. He's founder and CEO of Hap Systems, which is a hold and protect system. It's a pipe hanging system that he found. He found a solution for a problem, but he started out in as a plumber here. And we didn't even start out as a plumber. We're going way back. He's come to the States from the Czech Republic. Couldn't speak English, working at a gas station, gets in with the plumbing business. And instead of just showing up, and we talk about this, instead of just being one of the guys that shows up with the attitude on Monday mornings and on Tuesday mornings and Wednesday mornings, just, everything sucks, and, the boss sucks, and the system and the man sucks. Yeah. Coming with the right attitude, and here he was presented with the opportunity to, because one of the other guys was sick or was off the job for a while, he got to work with the foreman and brought in that attitude. Like, I'm here to learn, and I'm ready and willing, and I want, I just want to help everyone succeed. It worked out for him, so he got the job. Is what we're hearing, right?
Yes.
There we go, man. It's great. So you got in. So we're with plumbing. So you're now with plumbing, and it sounds like you're doing maybe more commercial work or new construction. What kind of work?
I started like anybody else, like learning the new construction with single families, multiple units. So for a couple of years, and then we'll jump to it that I started like doing this stuff on my own, and it comes with licensing and skills, about the plumbing code, because that's first. I believe each plumber have to really pay attention to know the codes, because this is the number one. You can have the best tools and best product. Just I like products so much, but without know the code. And and there's a lot of things I'm really seeing the people like arguing, like there's the guy, could be inspector, could be even old school, whatever it is, but he knows the knowledge. So take the knowledge, and a lot of people are just arguing, and why is that, and why it just doesn't work this way. Mm-hmm. So if they will, that's why we have older people here. The knowledge is the free knowledge they're giving you. Could be even if I will have a right attitude and I'll be with the plumbing inspector, it's just he could feel that I'm appreciating him. He's there for me, so I can learn from him.
Right. He also looks up then, right? He'll befriend you more. He'll work with you when you do that as well.
100%. And I didn't have that great skill with the language, but I had good skill to really kind of like talk to people. And speaking of the plumbing inspector, and there is a lot of people like they're going deeper and deeper to the problems. And the problem is always us, like what I can negotiate for things too. There's a lot of new things I'm trying to, explain these days back to the inspectors when I'm doing still inspections with the Hap system. I have a great experiences with the inspectors, and I like them because they are here for a reason. So the learning is number one, like the code, and then comes with the skills, what tools you will use, right?
Right.
And as probably the best. What material, that's your preferences. and then the product, which is really, really important elements to, finish something. What's like, to me, it's like, if I'm doing something, I want to be done, not go back.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
I do.
Exactly.
That's the speaking of the $1 million plumber.
That's
you
right.
You have to calculate. You have to, even you using the good material, good product, good tools, and good anything. Like I said, you all can pick and choose whatever. But at the end of the day, how much time you will spend on the project, how much time you need to go back. And people creating, like, I'm seeing people as a Picassos they're trying to be Picasso in a workplace. I love Picasso be as an artist, right?
Right.
Because because you can go crazy with his paintings. But the plumbing is art, but you don't need to be Picasso in a work. You need to learn and kind of like skills, which is you repeating them without any mistakes.
There we go.
That's how you making the money, and people don't understand it.
Did you see that? You hear that, guys? Just Tom, a huge nugget of gold there. Just that's how you make the money. And part of that's just learning your business. I'm going to go back to this one. I want to slide over that, because that is one of the 7 must knows, one of the 7 principles. The guys, you got just because you can solder the pipe or you can run some pipe and those kinds of things. We got to know the business. You got to know the codes, and part of that business is, of the plumbing side, is understanding the code, knowing the codes, knowing how to deal with the business, deal with the inspectors, those kinds of things. And so you got to know that kind of stuff. So, and when you do that well, the money shows up, and it shows up big. So Tom, let's get into the product, because it's cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you came up with it. So what was your, I call it, the aha moments, when you just all of a sudden said, ah.
You know what? Like, the story of the plumbing contractor, which is I want to be. I remember when I really get the license. So probably, I don't know, like the other guys, I was like really screaming and jumping in front of my house, like the little kid. Yeah. I was really excited that I did it. I achieved it. So after it, so I can do more and better. So I'm always trying to kind of like be more efficient, like in the things. And the product for me was really, I have to go kind of like so many places to pick and choose. I have to kind of create a system with different products. Mm-hmm. And speaking of to be a plumber, I didn't like myself to be as a carpenter, because there was all the time cutting the 2x4s, right, adjusting them and using them as a support,
Yeah.
Or plywood and bend iron. I really, I have to say, I hate it. I just don't like those things. I want something like simple, and like you putting the Lego together, right? So everything happens. I believe there was like 5504 West School. There's the street. There's the single family house. When I'm working with the guys, and I'm sending another guy to buy more pipes to be done with certain things, because I always like to be done. Let's say if you will finish, even if it's 6:00 p.m. and you will finish the floor, right? So you don't need to go back there. So I will spend another 30 minutes to make sure I'm done with it. I don't need to next day, because plumbers, a lot of tools and moving and so on and so forth. So I sent the guy to Home Depot it was very close by, to buy a couple more pipes. And then I was drilling the 2x4, right?
Right.
And in my mind, I'm always like, oh my God, I have to put a pipe. And that, I believe by the kitchen, what I did, I was cutting like small pieces of the 2x4s. And then I was putting the 2x4 under the pipe and the strap. I was putting the strap on the top of it, because I like really not shake. I hate if pipes are shaking or making noises or all that stuff. Right. So it's a lot of work. And then sometimes, those the straps have like longer legs, so you have to use the hammer, oh my God, that's just terrible. So then when I drilled that hole, I hit the 2x4, and this is like real story. I saw the product, which is you can just put it on a 2x4 and snap it up, and will hold. You will use the 2 screws, and it will hold and protect the pipe as a one piece. It's the real story. Nothing, just this. So I kind of like what I did, I took the 2x4 and I did kind of like drawings, of the 2x4. Then next day, let's like really think about this product. So I called my attorney, and he just told me to go to to patent attorney, and everything starts from that day.
Well, that's what. Let's stop there. Let me kind of dive in here.
Uh-huh.
A lot of guys, I hear guys have great ideas, and I know a lot of you guys out there, watching right now. You have ideas. You come across stuff and things that can make the job easier. But here, Tom, what was the difference? I mean, you went from, okay, you had the idea, but then you also took it a step further. So, you went to an attorney. What made you think? So you thinking, I can create this. It looks like you messed with it in your mind, and then so what your thought was, I can do something with this.
Yeah, I was first. It was something like, I don't know how to explain to you. Like it was kind of like I feelings. Yeah. Speaking of the feelings, there was some kind of feeling. It was really, really strange feeling what I have to what is it, and kind of like, because my struggle, there's like more product we have right now, not just this one. We're just waiting for patents and all that stuff. And it kind of like, if I'm seeing that, is the same thing. Like my struggle. If I struggle with something, right? If I don't like something, so one day something happened, and that happened from that time several times. So this one was my struggle with the installation of something I don't like. I like everything we're doing, stuff we're using, but I didn't like to be the carpenter. And it will be, and the end, I will tell probably people, like to all of you guys, why. So it's kind of all connected. All those years was kind of build up of something, which is, it was born here in Chicago, like through me. So.
Well, that is so cool, because I can so relate to that. You just hit on it. That's that thing. I don't like being a carpenter either. I mean, I hated, when I was in the truck, and even working with the truck, and even with my guys, we're on these we're doing the remodel stuff. You always had these I hated them to have to leave the job and have to go to Lowe's go to Lowe's or Home Depot or something to even get 2x4s, or to have to keep that kind of stuff on the truck. When flies down, that kind of stuff. And one of the system that you could just snap and go at the same time, provide the protection. So what is the benefit? Let's talk about the benefits quickly here, because it's a little beefier system than normal hanging systems.
Yeah, the first benefit will be, it's to learn something new. So I believe if we're not learning anything, we're just dying. Yes. So that's probably the bigger benefit of everything. So keep us smart. And the second one, it's the safety. So I like the safety. Speaking of really me as a contractor, working with the group of people, my plumbers, we using this product for 2 years. When we started, we didn't even sell the product and stuff like that. We really, when I did it actually, so I wanna try first before I will, show the other people.
Right.
So there was some changes, was pluses and minuses, but then we developed the product, like it's great and quick. And so the safety, like I'm saying, there's multiple different products. There's really bad. Speaking of the bend iron, the cuts and all that stuff. Just a little cut, the bad cut of my plumber. He's out of the work maybe, because sometimes could be, or again, we slowing it down. Just of course, I will take the, what are we doing? Like put duct tape on a finger and we can keep running. But you cannot. that's the reality of it. But you cannot concentrate, and your mind is not there, because that will be always that kind of like feeling that something's not right with my fingers, or could be even more, different type of injuries, right?
Right.
And I've been there, saw it, so it happened to me. So the safety, that's just incredible. That's real. It's nothing like I'm just talking. It's just, I could see, working with the 10 guys. We're a small group of the, like smaller scale plumbing corporation, but we're doing a lot of stuff, big stuff. So, and I don't need that many plumbers on to concentrate on one particular product. So I can do more. That's another good thing about. Yeah.
efficiency, more efficient, more money you can make.
Yeah.
And turn over. You don't need more guys. You can turn over more time, make more money with less guys. And so that's a big deal with the product. Hey guys, we're with Tom Bartos, founder and CEO of Hap Systems. Hap stands for Hold and Protect. It's a pipe hanging system. He's a plumber of many years, and so he came across. So he's one of us who came across and developed a solution that we all face. And how do we quickly and hangily and securely hang our pipes and secure them so we don't have a lot of rattling and hammer and that kind of stuff going on, and do it safely and of course efficiently. There's a word there. All right, so efficiently. All right, so efficiently. There we go. So let's get it. So where can we get? So this is available to us now, right? It's available. Where can we get it?
Yeah, we're selling with the Granger, and we in Illinois we're selling with the Banner Plumbing Supply and with the Zorro. More likely it's online. We're trying to go. We're trying to do the business with the corporations like Ferguson. So we're working on it, and the other suppliers over here in Illinois. We are with Hajoka as well. Then we're selling, in Chicago. What's good? Like people can call us, order the product, and we will deliver. If the order is more than $100, we deliver it for free in Chicago, like Chicagoland. So when the guys will go to hapsystemstore.com, they can, it's very simple.
Hapsystem.com.
There's Hap System Store.
Hap Systems Store.
Yeah, it's Hap System without the S. Hap System.
Hapsystemstore.com. See if we can't get the crew here. We can get that up on the screen here for the guys. So you guys check this out. It's cool stuff. It's definitely something I would personally use because Tom, you had me at I don't want to be a carpenter, and that's one thing I hate. I hate having to cut the wood. I want to cut the wood with the sawzall. And you talk about, it is dangerous. I have nicked my finger, that kind of stuff. Even just the time. I hated taking the time to do that. All day long, I was all about efficiency, and I wanted efficiency for my guys and the safety, that kind of stuff, of course. But time is money, and when you want to just get the job done and get it taken care of, and get on out there. So it's good stuff, guys. Check it out. Go to www.hapsystemstore.com. Take a look at it. Created by one of our own. Okay, so this is not just some big company that's come up with an idea and throwing something else at us. I mean, this is one of our guys, one of our brothers. All right, a great story too. Come over here. There's no excuse for us guys. Tom, I kind of ride the guys here, especially my brothers here in my own backyard, about the excuses I hear about how tough plumbing is, or why they can't make it and all that. Hey, we got a guy just came from the Czech Republic, knew no English, all right, and here's became a plumber, and not only became a plumber, has developed a product that makes all of our jobs easier and is doing well. So, guys, the rest of us have no excuses, all right? We have no excuse. And so let me leave it on that. Tom, this has been great information here. But let me ask you to leave us before you go here. What's the best advice that you've ever been given, or something that you could share with the guys?
Actually, I will tell you this. When I start, I have a friend. He's from Poland. His name is Adam Kadziola, right? Great guy. That time, big contractor. Now I'm like him around the bigger stuff, which is it's great. Mm-hmm. And I like this guy so much, all the time. The energy around him, and the quality, let's say, he believes in. And once he told me that plumbing, like he said, like, Tom, you guys, like plumbers, you are doctors in the industry. You're really doctors, right? So he said, be one of them, like the good one, really. And this is not like this stuck in my head all the time. That's what I'm trying to be here. It's not like be really quality worker. And that came with the plumbing and the Hap system to protect the customers. Is another thing, which is happening. And even with protect everything is like, we're not just holding and protecting pipes. We're protecting like really my own guys, our customers, and really what I can see these days, like really I can see how people look when something is done. Like I know there is social media, we see a lot of pictures and all that stuff, but in reality, when I'm out there, outside, somewhere in a house or a small or bigger construction, when the people seeing that stuff or the inspectors, my feelings, this the best thing, is the best thing of everything. Like I feel really like I'm the man. I'm the plumber. That's what I feel. And so I'm really so happy with it, with that feeling.
Oh, that is so cool, guys. I hope you listen to what Tom's laying down there.
Yeah.
Tom, I end the episodes of Potty Talk Live. I always say is a champion, brother. You are a true champion. I love it. Tom find that attitude. That's exactly it. That's the difference between a professional plumber and I can say it because I've been there, done that. The butt crack plumber. The hacks that are out there. Man, it is a world of difference. We are part of a proud trade. It's an honor to be in the plumbing industry. There's so much opportunity. You're hearing from a guy here again. We're with Tom Bartos, founder and CEO of Hap Systems, hold and protect systems, Hap Systems, and as a plumber, and found a solution to a problem that's both efficient and provides safely to safely install. Pipe hanging system, and just that's professional. There's just no excuses for us, guys. Man, Tom, that has been great. I love you, brother. Can I say that? Can I say that?
Love you back.
All right, I love you, brother. You just make us look good.
Yeah,
makes me want to up my game here. That's a good interview. I gotta up my game.
Speaking of this, like, thank you as well, because what you do, like, I love speakers. I like people. Again, like right now I'm talking to you, I'm nervous all the time, so I don't even know how you could do what you're doing, But it's so important for people out there to really stop and think themselves sometimes without, they can, we're really giving informations or our feelings for free.
Right.
And it's just the good energy, which is you're doing every day of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So they can really, as didn't happen like 15 or 16 years ago when I started, right? So this is really kind of like powerful. We need the power to work every day from somewhere, good influence, the good energy, really. And then we can really do the good work and make the money. That's all it is.
There we go. It's a good life.
That's all it is.
We're blessed and lucky, aren't we, brother?
Yeah,
aren't we?
100%.
All right, man. Hey, been a great episode. Loved having you on, Tom. I appreciate all the information, the nuggets of gold, and the time. Hey, look forward to having you on again sometime and talking with you myself sometime down the road. All right?
100%. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
brother.
Much. Take care, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Hey, there we go, gang. Mr. Tom Bartos, founder and CEO of Hap Systems. That's a cool cat. I tell you, that an American dream story. I'll take it just a plumbing dream story. A plumbing dream story. I mean, that's not unique to America. I mean, I'm proud to be an American, obviously, we're here, but it's, that's just, you can make something of yourself, So of course, you did come to the States and didn't speak English and, didn't gripe and groan and whine and piss and moan. And I'm not part of this system and I'm all this kind of stuff, or, he's made a way. I mean, and he took advantage of the opportunity. We had a chance to be with the foreman or whatever. He had a great attitude, and there he went. Now he's developed, he's had a good, successful plumbing career and made money there. Now he's developed a product that's just is on fire, and just one of us. And you can do it too. You can do it too. You really can, if you choose to. If you choose to. I think that's the thing. It comes down to choice here. Hey, and if you do have it in you, I'd like to talk with you. There's a difference between those that succeed and those who don't. And one of the differences is that they decide to get coached up. They learn. You heard Tom talking about learning, okay, and learning what you don't know. And a quick way to do that is to get yourself a coach. All successful, extremely successful sports athletes to successful businessmen and women all use coaches to take them to that level that they want to get to. And of course, that's what I do as well. And if you want to do it, if you have it in you, no whiners. I talk to whiners, and that's what I'm just like. I'm kind of hard. Certainly, I'm hard on my brothers here, my brothers here in my backyard, because we have no excuse. I don't care where you come from, because I also come from the other side of the tracks. We have no excuse. We're in a great trade. It's just deciding to lie down. But if you're deciding to win your championship, all right, I want to talk with you. And so let's have just a little conversation and see if you have what it takes to actually win your championship. You can go to themilliondollarplumber.com, www.themilliondollarplumber.com/coach, and schedule your free consultation with me. And we'll see if you're coachable. All right. See if you're a champion. All right. We'll have that conversation. I would love to have that conversation with you. If you want to win, you got to be a winner inside. No whiners. Got to be a winner like Tom. Also, if you'd like to be on Potty Talk Live, and I'd love to have you on. You have a story just like Tom does. Okay. You do. You have a story, and the world wants to hear your plumbing story as well. Simply go to www.pottytalklive.com. Scroll on down to the Be My Guest button. Click it. I think answer a couple questions like, you got to be a plumber. This is, Potty Talk Live is created by plumbers for plumbers. All right. This is the plumbing talk show. All right. It's about plumbing. So you got to be in plumbing. So I think that's about the only stipulation, but love to have you on if you're in plumbing. Okay. So there we have it. So I think it's about time. Lovely Laura, I think it's about time. Yeah. Lovely Laura says, wrap it up. It's time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live. All right. Hey, but before I let you go, as always, I want to remind you that you were purposefully and wonderfully created. That's right. Yes, you were. Just like Tom. You were created to do great things, just like Tom. So when you're out there doing your thing, just like Tom, as always, plumb like a champion.